Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. Sorry for the Kermit intro, but today I'm going to be going through how to wake up Wublins fairly easily, and hopefully these tips help you a little bit throughout waking up Wublins. Tip number 1. When waking up a Wublin, start off by choosing a simple and easy Wublin. If you have not woken up any Wublins, I recommend the Zinth or the Brump. I would not recommend the Brump first. I would actually recommend the Zinth, although lots of people say Brump is much easier. But he takes 6 Furcorns, and doesn't he only give you he only gives you 2 days. And I've had barely enough time to get him. And the Zinth gives you plenty of time, and it's only one. There's 6 3-element monsters, I think. Whatever, it's just that the Zinth is a lot easier than the Brump, and as I was saying, getting off track here, is to just choose simple ones. So once you've woken up the Zinth and the Brump, what I did is then I tried waking up the Poke, but I'm not too sure if that one's an easy one. In my opinion, the Thwack is quite easy because you only have to get one of each 4-element, and sure, that sounds hard, but pre-breed every 4-element. And here's another tip: pre-breed every monster before you attempt to zap in Wublins. So what I mean by this is, so let's say you were waking up the Thwack, yeah? Start off with the hardest to get monsters. So if there's more monsters than islands that you can breed that amount of monsters on, then just try speeding up some of those monsters on that island that you can breed the other monsters on. So pre-breeding is where you breed each monster for the Wublin. So yeah, let's say we have the Thwack, and you know how he takes every single 4-element. So just breed each 4-element on each island and make sure you have them all, and then zap them into the Thwack. That way you can save time and you can save the chances of not getting the 4-element. So in my opinion, that is one of the best ways to do it, by pre-breeding. If you're still confused on it, just breed every 4-element for the Thwack, yeah. And you can use every other monster. I'm Wublin. I'm not talking about just the Thwack here. Just pre-breed all the 4 elements, and then zap them into him, and then work on all the other ones while the time limit is still going down. The third tip is to unlock all the islands. Now, if you don't have Air Island, then you are very limited to Wublins. I would recommend at least getting Air Island, and if you could, get Water Island and upgrade the castle at least once. Getting Earth Island helps you with a lot of other monsters like choristers and just a bunch of extra handy monsters. So yeah, unlocking every island and upgrading it to, I would say, before you have to spend any diamonds on it, is a good start. Even going to Sugarbush Island and getting monsters there and getting a Sugarbush there, that way you can breed more monsters like Furcorns, Potbellies, Mammoths, Quibbles, DGs, and stuff like that. Okay, and then the 4th tip. This is the 4th tip, right? Yeah, this is the 4th tip. I was trying to think of a funny skit. Okay, I'm not funny. So let's move on. So next is getting extra breeding structures. So if you can get extra breeding structures, then you haven't made an in-app purchase yet. I never made an in-app purchase. I think the way I got it is doing the free diamonds thing in the offer wall, and doing one where you install an app. And there was one where you had to pay to order flowers and stuff, and I was just gonna pretend to do it. And I did not get the 1,250 diamonds that it offered, but it probably unlocked it, even though I did not even buy the flowers. I was just put in barely any, I just kind of went onto the page and then just got off, and then I think that's what unlocked it. So yeah, like, do false diamond getting, and I think that might get you. And remember to get the breeding structures, not the nurseries, unless you're not going to wake up Wublins. Then, but the bonus nursery costs 20 more diamonds. Okay, the next tip, the 5th tip, is to upgrade your breeding structure. So, if you can't get an extra breeding structure, then I would just recommend upgrading your breeding structure. And that's easy because it only costs 25 diamonds, and you don't need to pay for anything. Like, you don't need to have an in-app purchase to get it. Okay, and the 6th tip is getting rare 4 elements. Getting rare versions of monsters. And in my opinion, unless you want to get the rare Wubbox, I would not waste your rare monsters or normal monsters on the Wubbox unless you plan on getting more. Like, and you have a lot of diamonds and star power to get them. Getting 4 rare 4 elements can help a lot. For instance, when I was waking up Elijah, he takes 7 DGs, and if I didn't have a rare DG, because I tried waking up before without the rare DG, and it was a pain, and I didn't get to finish him, and I was afraid that I was going to run out of time, because I only got like 4 DGs, and there was only 2 days left, so I knew I wasn't going to be able to make it. So I just sold him for 1,000,000 coins, and I thought that was an awesome thing. And I just bought him back. So, having rare 4 elements, make sure I have normal 4 elements too. And then the next one, I mean, I'm sort of just making up things. Okay? But these still work. Okay? So this one is clearing out your beds or upgrading your castles. If you have a full gold castle with like 90 beds and you already have 90 beds occupied, I would suggest clearing out beds for helping with breeding monsters. So, if you don't have a rare version of a lot of monsters, then I would suggest clearing out a lot of, like, seasonals, like putting them into a hotel. Get rid of a lot of seasonals, getting rid of ethereals, because you're not going to use those for any Wublins unless later there's, like, seasonal and ethereal Wublins. Ethereal Wublins. Okay, so, and then this is just the end of it. Oh, no, there's one last tip. Get more diamonds.